Hello everyone, it's my first video on this channel, so today I'll be building a racing simulator from scratch. And all I have is some cardboard, duct tape, and maybe some wood. You see here, I already have a Formula 1 steering wheel here. I built, you can see it on my channel. I'm going to be using this in the build to actually drive. You see, I've already drawn out a plan here. It's basically a box with my controller sitting in the middle. And the steering wheel is going to connect to the stick here. I actually made a contraption. I glued it to a duct tape and I can attach and deattach this from my wheel anytime. So that's going to connect to another stick. That's going to move the joystick of the controller like this. So you turn in the game and the pedals are going to be connected to string, which are going to be attached to the button so you can accelerate and brake. As you can see, I have a box here, and this is going to be the main base. Basically, we're going to tape these bottom parts together, and we're going to remove one. So the pedals, and we're going to put it here so it could be like a floor, and the pedals are going to be inside. Okay, now that we have that out, we're going to duct tape all these so they can be stable, and add this bottom one here so it can be like a floor. You'll see. It appears that I have lost the duct tape, so we're going to use regular tape. But you know what else this looks like? So as you can see, I've taped the sides because we're not gonna need those, and I secured this slab here because that's just gonna stay secure. But I've left this one so you can open it and put it in and take out the controller. It's gonna be here somewhere, and the steering wheel is gonna go through here. So there won't be room for the controller to be up here, so probably gonna move it down here somewhere. But on the stick, the piece that's gonna be moving the joystick is gonna be pointed downwards. So if you move the steering wheel to the right, that's gonna move to the left. So to counter that, I'm gonna move the controller upside down. So if you move the steering wheel to the right and the stick moves to the left, the joystick's still gonna be pointing to the right. So it's gonna be probably somewhere here, and the strings to the pedals are gonna come through this hole here, and they're just gonna pull on the buttons. So I was thinking how I'm gonna get the controller to stay in here. And I just remembered I have this small box which I already cut two flaps for the pedals, and I cut a hole at the top because this is where the controller is gonna sit, and I'm just gonna attach to the inside. And I was thinking I'd use this on the inside to hold the controller. Kind of like that. And cut holes here for the string to go to push the buttons at the bottom. I'm just gonna sit like that. have to find a way to keep the controller from sliding down to the bottom. So as you can see here, by combining two sticks and putting them through the box, I created the um, place to put the box that will hold the controller. Now I have to tape it to it so it doesn't fall off and make stable. I had to go under for this one, but eventually I got it to work. For the steering wheel, before adding it to the build, we have this, but it's not long enough, so we're gonna double the size. Now, the steering wheel is gonna have to go through here, but the hole is too big. Now, to fix it, I add duct tape. Now, the steering wheel can perfectly fit in the exact same spot every time. As I was putting the wheel in, I realized there was a problem. One problem: it could not hold itself. I was walking around my room, hopeless, with no ideas, and I didn't know what to do. Until I can use this box and put it here to stabilize the wheel, and it fits almost perfectly. Nice. It looks weird, but it does its job. Now, to make the wheel actually move the joystick, I'm thinking to use two of these sticks, and it'll fit in here. And when it moves, it'll move like that and move the joystick. The regular tape and hot glue did not hold up the two sticks, so I took the other one off. But we're gonna try to add more hot glue and this time use duct tape instead. It works. Not exactly how I wanted it to, but it works. Moving the steering wheel moves the joystick. So I'll take that as a W. So for the pedals, I'm gonna use cardboard, but cardboard is too weak. So I reinforce them with duct tape and wooden sticks. First off, I'm gonna remove this because it's been nothing but annoying. So this stick is going to hold the other stick that's attached to the pedal, so the stick has like a rotating base to be on, so it can rotate. Now by adding that tape piece, each two sticks can individually rotate. And by attaching the sticks and a rubber band as like a spring, pushing the pedals will move it up and down. So for the final design, there's a two locks to hold the controller in place so it's not going anywhere. And if you can see over there, the sticks, they added a horizontal stick to help push the button and not get out of place. And here I put another lock just for the stick for a steering wheel, so it doesn't bend too far, so it can actually steer. So overall, the pedals they work great. The accelerator um accelerated the car well, and the brake. But the steering was just not as accurate, and it was kind of hard to control. But overall, the simulator it works. If you want to build one yourself as well, you can follow this video as a tutorial, or you can just watch me build it.